sure you'll be able to put these on image. I think you can put it on image. I know you can put it on media source, definitely. Check that. Yeah, pretty sure you can. We'll continue to play it all at once. So you can put it on slideshow, so you can put a range of GIFs on it, like all links. Put it on the text next to it. That is basically all I have got to share for you today. I hope this tutorial did help you guys make a successful 24/7 music live stream. If it did help, make sure to leave a like. Let's try and get this video to be popular, so make sure to leave a like. Also, comment down below, and if you know anyone who does want to make a 24/7 music live stream, make sure to share this with them. And that's all I've got for you guys today, and I'll see you in the next video. Try and get this video popular, so make sure to leave a like. Also, comment down below, and if you know anyone who does want to make a 24/7 music live stream, make sure to share this with them.
It's time for Nerdgasm.
Hey, what's up guys? Jerry here, aka Barnacles, and in this episode of Tech Tip, I will be showing you how to set up your very first live stream on either the Twitch TV or YouTube live streaming networks. Now, this doesn't require any prior knowledge of how to live stream, and we will be working with a software package that is completely free and open source even. So if you cannot figure out how to set up a live stream at the end of this tutorial, then I am a horrible teacher. Now, there are a lot of different software packages that you can use for live streaming. Stuff like XSplit, the built-in NVIDIA experience. You can also use Steam, even has live streaming capabilities, but they're all severely limited in the personalization of that live stream, and they're more just focused towards just streaming the gameplay and your voice. And there's some other elements that I like to add to that. So my favorite software that I use is called Open Broadcaster Software, and it's actually freely available, open source, and on GitHub. So it's actually a really great software package, and you never have to pay a dime for it. Now, there's two versions of this tool available. There's the OBS Classic version, which is what I will be using in this tutorial, but it's only available on Windows. If you're on OS X on a Mac or on Linux, you're going to need to use the new OBS Studio. But just be warned, I did try OBS Studio before shooting this tutorial, and I ran into some resolution problems with the VM. So it looks like they still got some bugs and kinks that they need to work out. But if you are on OS X or Linux, by all means download Studio and you'll still be able to follow along. Most of everything I'm going to do is still going to apply. Once you open OBS, you'll notice the UI is actually pretty plain. It just says not streaming. You have some
Hey, what's up guys? Jerry here,
aka that are for your scenes and your sources. And then you have a whole bunch of buttons in the lower right for starting your streaming, starting your local recording, previewing the stream, editing the stream, and so on. In this episode of Tech Tip, I will be showing you how to notice if we just click the Twitch TV or YouTube live streaming networks. That's all. Now, this doesn't require any prior knowledge of how to live stream, and we will be working with a software package that is look down here at the little microphone and open source. See the meters going up and down. So if you cannot figure up a live stream at the end of this tutorial, then I am a horrible teacher on the system. Now, there are a lot of different software packages something else used for live streaming. That's the stuff like XSplit, the built-in. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do here is we want to add a source. You can also use Steam. We're going to right-click in the sources box. We're going to go to severely limited in the personalization of that live stream. We're more just focused towards image on there, you game text over it, and your voice. And there's some other elements, video capture devices like webcams and capture cards. That I use is called Open Broadcaster. We're going to just call this actually freely available, open source, and on GitHub. So and then it's actually a list of drop downs. This system only has one webcam attached, and you never have to pay a dime. That is the default. Now, there's two. You can add as many webcams as you want. Now we're going to go ahead and leave the audio input device to disabled, but if you were using an internal microphone, just be warned, I did try OBS Studio, and I randomly that disabled because I'm actually using a microphone. So it looks like they still got some bugs and kinks that they need to work out. Push OK. If you are on OS X or Linux, by all means, so let's say that I want a scene where it's just me. So when I'm doing my live stream, let's say during game loading menus and stuff, you'll notice the UI is actually pretty. I will set up this scene. Hey, what's up, guys? Here you are, AKA. I know what it is. So we're just gonna say, and then you have a whole bunch of buttons in the lower right for starting whatever you want. And now I'm going to create a new scene. Stream and right Barnacle box. So listen, there's some tech tip I will be showing you. Now you'll notice if I just click the 3D or YouTube Live. So now I have 2 scenes in my project. So gameplay with webcam has nothing. Full webcam has me. See? Nothing. And I can switch between them while I'm live streaming, which is really cool. All right, so now I want to add a source. So we're going to go ahead and add my webcam again. So go to video capture devices. We'll just do webcam again. You can also create something called a global source so you can keep reusing it so you don't have to go through this whole process over and over again. But for the sake of this demonstration, I'm just going to do it. Now, there's another button called Edit Scene. When you click Edit Scene down here at the bottom of the screen, you get to a prior live stream right now how they live stream. And what this allows is software cut the voice. And reset free, and open source, the meters going up and down. So if you cannot figure out how to live stream at the end of this, if I want. But then we just got a black screen back here. So we actually need some gameplay now. So let's go ahead and open a game. I'm going to open up Castle Crashers. Okay, now before I start the game, I'm going to hold down the Alt key and press Enter, which is going to make the game go into a windowed mode. Now, you can also Alt-Tab out of the game, but I find this method works best. Now we're going to go ahead and get OBS back up on the screen. And we're going to add. Now there are a lot of different things that something else is saying match game stuff like XSplit. Okay, so the first thing. And you can see it already knows that Castle Crashers is the game that's focused, the last thing that I used. So I'm going to go ahead and just click OK. And now you can see that Castle Crashers is actually inside the box. You see that? It's running in the background. That live monitoring my broadcast on there. Now my webcam got overwritten. You can see because Castle Crashers is at the top of sources. So I'm going to click on webcam. I'm going to right click and say order and say move up. And there's my webcam again. So now I actually have a webcam on top